All right. Um, on game. All right. Oh. All right. Um, Not feeling the best, but like I'm recovering. How's it go again? Um, yeah, I'm just messing up now. At some point I had it down, but seems like no longer have it down. Didn't even finish Shalon's attack rotation. So my mob weekend couldn't even burst. Um, Looks like one more run and I'm done. Let's go and hop over to the ZZZ and do my dailies real quick. Because I'm about to cap resin. You know how much I hate capping resin. My ping just dropped in ZZZ. Bottom right. No more of the event. Where we're getting double drops. Or double dailies, double monthlies pass. Which felt good because you're basically getting 180 pull just for logging in. If you already bought the other multi-pass. But now we're back to normal. It's gone. And I can't even get any. Not even the point of this anymore, because they move a lot of the rewards away from the shop. They just made it to automatic. Right now I'm trying to get the 3 roll crit rate on the crit rate set, which is not what I'm farming right now. I'm farming a crit damage set, but to be fair, there's nothing for me to even get in the crit damage set. I'm just doing this because I have nothing else to farm. But I do want to, and I don't want to farm the crit rate set directly because I don't want the other piece. Whereas this one, I can use the other piece. I have to use both pieces because my Astro Yao, although it's not much of an improvement, still could use a slight improvement. Why do they lot this for Astro? Then we have garbage like this. For the Astro Yao set, I could use it in the physical damage double crit. Because why not? The only character I could seriously improve right now is Ye Xingwang. Oh, at least his attack percent. This says nothing. Only has a double crit, which Astro Yao does not fucking use.
Wait, let me grab my... I'm here. Need a hand?
3. I don't want this. I'm not sure if I want this. I think the other set I want with HP.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
What flavor of music would you like to try today?
Who skills with HP besides what's her name? Zhao and Wuxia. So right now I'm just looking for a crit rate, free roll. All this had to do was not hit defense. Oh, come on, just hit the crit rate a bunch of times.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable. I'll be waiting for your next visit.
A lot swift yet still.
Nothing.
What flavor of music would you like to try today?
Come on, crit rate. Come on, roll all into crit rate.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
I realize I've been ducking crit rate for quite some time now.
Leaving so soon.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's become quite apparent. Mic check, okay. I guess my mic is working okay. Is it? Maybe. User, huh?
Even though it's a fantasy film, it's got a really cool. Just embrace the suspense. Don't worry too much about figuring out. These aliens seem pretty interesting, huh? Wow, that's my proxy. You knew. But seriously, a creature that can transform into anything at You've got a point. But if this
Wait, are these my memories? If so, how can I see myself in third person? That stirring stick that just popped out of my hand. It was like it had a life of its own.
The doctor was an alien.
Huh? No need to rush. We're getting to the best part. Though a lot of people have been confused about this part of the plot. People online say the montage here is confusing. Everything's all mixed up, blurred. The disorienting.
It's not even a ghost story, it's freaking aliens.
I really love just sitting quietly in the movie theater like this. There's this feeling of being surrounded.
Oh shit.
I'm so happy letting you. It somehow.
Oh, I got both awards, so that's good. Usually Nicole and Mado get along.
Disaster move in it. What be?
Path of Nailty.
One with insights ahead of their era often meets not understanding first, but solitude. Indeed, such loyalty.
Stop terrorizing us with poetic metaphors. Science needs data, not wild imaginations.
This isn't a.
In the end, even the noblest resolve of one individual couldn't reverse the power of this work lies in It is not about whether, it is about or. Thank you for watching this thought-provoking. Yes, it is a work, but it also, what struck me most, but how our and the loyal to walk. Thank you for accompanying me to see this. It has reinforced my conviction that protecting such
Rabbit is soulmates.
of chaos, but those who remain steadfast. Thank you for sharing.
stop me!
Goodwin story is about to be finished.
I know those voices. Why, if it isn't
Huh? Oh, hey, Glory. What's got you in such a good
Marcus True is
mood?
coming back.
Have you heard? The knights who went on expedition are finally returning home.
Huh? Don't tell Paimon Godwin still hasn't told Glory about getting separated from the
Could you help me scatter some more dandelion seeds? I want to thank the
Oh, poor girl. Waiting for Godwin all this time? Should we
Is something wrong?
Huh? You want us to help scatter dandelion seeds at the Animal Archon Step? How much longer do you think Godwin's gonna keep the truth from Glory? Paimon, no. She deserves to know. What's, huh? Why not? Huh? Varka? And Godwin? Wait, Godwin's back in the city? We need to go speak to him. Hey, Varka! What's Godwin up to now?
Shh! Watch closely. This Knight of Favonius is making the most important decision of his life.
Glory, it's me. I've returned from the expedition safe and sound. I haven't stopped thinking about you this whole time. Glory, I have to come clean. I never
How
loved
long has it been?
Dad in the first place.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Paimon agrees that this is a pretty important decision, but is it really the Grandmaster's responsibility to sort out Knights' love lives, too?
No, not at all. As an organization, the Knights of Favonius does not interfere with personal matters. However, the issue he faces is about more than being a good partner. It's about being a good knight.
I should just tell her the truth. Honesty is a knight's greatest virtue, but Glory is so fragile. What if she can't handle the shock?
Well, it's not all that difficult. Besides, it's not like I'm entirely blameless in the situation either. Back then, I had my hands full preparing for the expedition, so when he suddenly applied for leave, I told him to report to Jean instead. The plan was that he'd rejoin us later. Who could have guessed he'd spend all this time agonizing over how to report back to Jean? Although, I imagine a good chunk of that time was also spent worrying about how to report back to his girlfriend. Naturally, I'll admit I was careless at the time. I didn't set a clear deadline for his report, which may have been part of the reason he spent so much time. Truth is, hesitation only ever complicates things. Once a day or two has passed, you start to think, well, what's a day or two more? Then, after 3 or 4 days, you start to wonder if your current situation's really so bad after all.
Maybe I should just leave Mondstadt. Then I can pretend I never came back.
At the very least, he should be able to make a decision on his own that aligns with the spirit of chivalry, without me needing to lecture him first. Running away? Don't be silly, what kind of a knight would ever... Wait, what did you say? Running away? Darn it, Godwin! Stop right there!
Who doesn't want to be with his girlfriend?
Lecture
What's even the point of that at this point, I guess? I didn't want to use the word point twice.
Hey,
What even is the point at this
how can
point?
you even call yourself a knight? You were loud and proud when you first confessed your love. Where did that guy disappear to?
Confessed my love? Grandmaster, how do you...
Please, half the Knights of Favonius know about you and Glory. Besides, honorary knight, tell this scaredy cat what decision a true knight would make. Too right it is, though, in all honesty. See what I did there? See? There's honor in either decision. Whether you choose to maintain Glory's illusion or come clean, as a knight, what were you thinking when you confessed your love? Presumably something... Now, all you've got to do is muster up that...
I don't want to be... Will she be angry or disappointed? Will she forgive me? But if I don't tell her now, she'll find out someday
Hey! What are you prattling on about now? You won't achieve anything thinking like this. Instead of getting lost in your own thoughts, How about you just lay it all out on the table? Come on, let's head to the Angel's Share. It's
Can you really train chivalry in a tavern? Ugh. Looks like there's a lot.
Rev the engines!
Did I do all the events? Yes. I have done all the events. I need to do 7 more before I can get the next 50 gems. I doubt there's 7 more to do.
Incinerate!
Oh, I'm messing this up now.
Incinerate! Oh, you're dripping wet. That must be uncomfortable. Let's take a break. I'll use my fire to dry you off. Rev the engines! Full throttle! Incinerate! 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 Incinerate!
Problem is I can't do it twice. I don't know how to do it twice.
Incinerate! Incinerate!
Uh, Problem is, how do you do twice back to back? Huh? Because this is back to back.
Incinerate! 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 Incinerate!
Supposed to be.
Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Um. They basically want to go.
Incinerate!
But they can't.
Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Can't do the second one.
Incinerate! Full throttle!
And doing it twice back to back is so difficult.
Incinerate!
Wrong team.
Ready to ride. Burn it! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rev the engines! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Maybe I could get it when I'm in actual dire and I'm trying to sweat it out. Guess you have to remember to hold the second attack. Always have to remember to hold. I keep getting these points, but my thing up here never goes up. Purchase on Chronicle to unlock. Is there such thing as pity in this game? Yeah, I got a skirt. Which guy doesn't like having skirts? Not that there's anything wrong with having skirts. It's just not for me. What am I doing now? What I find most interesting is how many Brazilians are on play gacha games. But then again, they're the ones that got hyped up with Dragon Ball Z. Like you have. Doesn't really have anything to do. Unless I want to play Enfield or. Unless I want to play Enfield or. Wuthering Waves.
Rev the engines! Incinerate! Ah! Ah! Ah!
love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never grazed the sky.
Some people could do it 3 times in a row.
Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Starlight Knight transformation!
I ain't gonna lie, man. Kind of boring now in ZZZ. But to be fair, it's boring in every game. Because there's nothing for me to look forward to in ZZZ. I'm pretty much done with Miyabi. In terms of, well, everything, frankly. Get to improve in her. I feel I'm capped. And then also feel I'm capped in the market to offer. And I don't want to get her any more teams. I tried to get the M1 Yuzuha, but the game was like, no bitch, you get nothing. And I was like, okay. Okay, I see you. I'm a little bitch, I admit that. Then there is the matter of, so artifacts, I feel like are perfect. Like, you're probably my best build character across every single game I've played. But that's probably, but you won't see that on Revenus. Is internet. But she's very hyper invested, so. The hardest game to build min-max characters is HSR. So I don't even really care. This bitch spray painted. Does she know I'm a Void Hunter and I can just end her life right now? And the mayor would approve it because he needs me. Could you imagine that? There could be a Void Hunter serial killer, but because he's so important to the cause, the mayor gives him a pass. Pushing back the hollow. What else is there? Bang Boo, help Bang Boo. And then this sign is completely in Chinese. So where were we in the in regards to what it is we're trying to accomplish here? The other character I could realistically try to improve is her. I was trying to get some slightly better artifacts for her, but the odds are just not there.
Heading out for inspiration? Let's go!
And at first, there was this thing here that says this 3-6. That confused the hell out of me. Where is it? That's the live stream. 3-6 and 3/4. So the whole time I thought this was basically me having 3 out of 6 and 3 out of 14, and that I needed to get to the other part to get the full gem, to get the gems. So I'm like, what do I need to do to get the rest of the 3 out of 6 to get the... Yeah. But no, that was the date. That was the fucking date. Because you see, like, right here, you see 4 to 4. Or 9 out of 9. Just show you with your inconsistency. So... What I want to do is see, and this one, Let's wait until 3.3. Oh, there's nothing else for me to care about. Hmm.
Incinerate!
Is this thing no longer healing me? Okay, I'm right here. Why am I not getting healed?
Rev the engines! Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Can't do it 3 times back to back. Can't do it twice back to back, I should say.
Incinerate! 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 Incinerate!
Oh yeah, so basically all I'm trying to do in ZZZ is try to get my Dylin to have 100% crit rate without their signature. When I'm using the other set. Using the crit rate set. Because you can't get to without the crit rate set. Right now when I'm using her with the Yixing Wang, I'm using her with the energy recharge set. With the, of course, combined with the what do they call it? Stunner set that gives crit damage. Maria, count me in.
A mellow tune. Come back again soon.
All I'm hoping for right now. This is also crazy. The fact that I'm about to reach. I just first quit. Video game, man. I have a care. Why am I even doing this game anymore? Not one. I'm looking for ink. Want to see my special trick? I guess I should just look for names. Lighter. She's endless on my zone. Till it's 0. Pony boy. I love Miyabi. And the storm that is approaching. Bro, I spelled my own name wrong. Alice, my beloved. Okay, one of these people will probably add. Let me vote open for like the best thing I could get here is a crit damage main stat with attack percent and crit rate, and it rolls into crit rate, or I could get a physical a 5 slot with a crit rate. Man, that might need to roll perfectly. But either way, both of them needs to bring it if I'm going to see an improvement. And then the character.
I'm here. Need a hand? show you my real value this time.
A mellow tune evokes 100 aromas.
Come on, game, don't. Come on, let's roll all into crit rate, and I'm done. Oh man, we're so close too. If we did roll into crit rate one more time, I was done. It was a 5-liner. Every time I see a 5-liner, I get excited. A 4-liner, I should say. And then orangey Jesus just completely screw me. And I end up getting fucked. Anyway, that's all the content I have. I really care to play War Enfield. Or anything of that sort. None of those games interest me. Enfield grind, like both games, I hate their grinding. I hate grinding gear in it. And I hate grinding gear in it. Well, I hate building factories. And Enfield. I used to hate it in ZZZ, but once you get strong enough, it only takes a couple seconds to kill everything. ZZZ is the fastest manual grinder, then is Genshin. And Uwo just takes too long to farm everything. Uwo grinding is a pain. Then there is HSR, which is just auto mode. HSR might take a while, but at least it's on auto, so I don't really care. You don't have to pay attention. Say it is what it is. And then there is a so Genshin is like that. HSR is like that. Ooh, don't care for I don't care for the story. Ooh, players just hype up what's the garbage story. Or a character that's probably not going to be relevant for the next couple patches. Once their banner's gone. And I guess that's kind of to the ZZZ's detriment. Because people want to still be using your 1.0 characters. Like, even then, you still could, all these characters are still viable. But you also probably have to pull engines for them. And have them in their best in slot teams. Or have them have modern day supports. Because Julia can clear, Chingy can clear, all these characters can clear. The only one that's going to be difficult is Yugo, because goddamn Yugo. Like, I already knew Yugo would be garbage, because he has to break the enemy, stun them. And the way you stun in this game, like, stun is the most hardest thing to do in this game. Because to get more stuns, you need engines. Like, a free-to-play character without, stun characters to require their engine. It's about the threshold. So if Lighter could get 3 stuns with or without his engine, then you can skip his engine. But if his engine could give him an extra stun where he couldn't get before, then his engine is mandatory for Yugo to be good. So not just Yugo needs an engine for himself to do good damage. Because he doesn't do enough hits to get Brimstone going. He also needs his stunners to be able to stun as much as possible. Which then ties into the whole being an expensive character and stun being very hard to do and in a lot of endgames. Tower is hard to stun and in Hull Zero is hard to stun. So to have a character that depends on stun. And there's certain moments it's just fucking impossible. And then there's miasma shields. Which forces you to break the shield before you can get the proper stun going. It is really fucked over Yugo. Because it's basically safe to have the Firefly Honkai Star Rail. Where they basically increase the break bar and enemy HP. So not just she has to work harder to get to the break bar. She also has to work even harder to get to the HP. So for the entire Euphorius until Dahlia, Firefly was a garbage character. Only those with E2, like hyper invested, and with no healers, could actually use Firefly. Otherwise, like even now, I have E2 S1 Firefly, she's garbage. Come to find out, Finance Lycon is better than her. Than her own fucking Lycon. That's a recurring theme, you know? What do you call it? HSR. Characters best in slot. It's not their best in slot. The characters in ZZZ that fit that mold is Ellen, who uses Yugo's Lycon and or Yugo's engine, and Zhu Yuan, which I think Brimstone is as good as her thing. I also think Jane Doe's, they say, but they doubt it. They say Jane Doe's engine is also garbage. Because you have to do dash attacks. And sometimes you might want to stun the enemy, so you know. Probably not doing many dash attacks. Anyway. I do plan to try to see if I could pull a Skirk. So I could get rid of Aika. I know we're going into Cryo region, but even then we're going to Cryo region, so. And then it's going to be more important characters coming out. Only important character left to come out, besides Alice. I guess no one else it's been a long-lived character. A character that we've known about. Varko was the last one. Of course, there's the rest of the Fatuis. And the Cryo Archon, but outside of that, named character. Not many.
I would never turn down.
I'll protect you from any danger. Let's start the
Anyway.